Hi, I'm Raquel, and this is Law Librarian Plans. Today, I am going to set up the February title page for my journal, and I'm also going to show you some of the pages that I've done in this journal so far. I hope to show you some without writing in them at some point, but let's go with what we have. So we're going to go to the February tab. These tabs, I still haven't put my name on the journal. I haven't figured out how I want to do it yet. These tabs are from Lauren Phelps Design. And what I decided was that I wanted one page a day in this journal. So I have this set up through the end of June. I only marked the first page when I was setting this up and I forgot to erase the numbers. But in any case, um, the use of this journal has changed for me, and I'll show you when I show you the flip through. I'll talk a little bit more about that. So I thought this would be the unpacking feelings kind of journal, and even on the craziest days this week when I probably could have used it, I was like, I don't feel like writing about that. So and of course we're now this is I'm decorating this on the third, no gosh, the 16th, I think, of January. So like half of the month has passed by. And so I thought, oh, wait a minute, I saved myself one page a day. What the heck am I going to do with this journal? So what I decided to do, and the 31st, I'm not entirely sure if it goes here or not. So I'm just going to decorate the right side of the page. Um, and so I started thinking, what am I going to do? And then a challenge popped up. So I'm gonna show you that in a little bit, and that's what I decided to do. I do have these monthly pages. This was a set of 12 from Jojo's Pretty Paper Shop that I bought 24. No, yeah, 24. I bought these. I want to say I bought these at CPC 24. Didn't use them in 25. So I'm going to use them in 26. They're going to be the title pages. So these are going to be pretty boring. I won't be showing you title pages very often. I'm mostly going to be showing you um, the decorated pages. So this is the February kit. And then there were some stickers left over from January, which happened to have matching colors or fairly good matching colors. So I'm going to use some of those as well. I also pulled out some Simply Gilded washi. I have a very embarrassingly large stash of washi, and I'm trying to get myself to use it more. So I stopped collecting Simply Gilded a few years ago. I was doing the sub boxes and then buying all the releases and all that. And finally, I said no. I had to stop. Don't need it. Don't use it. But I still have my stash, so I wanna use that. It's still in decent shape. Still very sticky, which is good, and not like shredding or doing anything, the bad behavior that happens with washi that's really old. So I'm excited about that. I'm going to measure it longer than I need it, and then I'm going to apply it. So, oh, I'm seeing it. Now that I'm looking at it up close, I can see some of the foil is kind of peeling off. Not peeling, but turning powdery. Is that the right word? I don't know. Anyway, so I'm going to get this as close as I can to the edge, and if I have to cut it later, I will. But what I thought was I'd frame the page with the washi. So the reason I'm not going to be showing you setups of the title page most months is because I'm using it's a kit, right? So, and they're all fairly similar. There's usually one squarish design and then a bunch of decorative things. So I think that's going to get boring fast. But but I will show you some of my setups of the pages. So instead of the February that's here, I'm going to save all of those and use them elsewhere. I bought these from, I think, Hobby Lobby, and they're pretty large months. And I thought I like the style of them, and I thought it was pretty and it would go well. Now, peeling it off the plastic is a whole other story. So these come in a big sheet of with all of them, and I just cut them up uh, into individual months and put them in a little plastic baggie. So to make it easier. And the baggie lives in the back of the journal. So, oops, there we go. So let me think about this. I'm going to cut that in a moment. How do I want to do this? Do I want to put it in the top? Last month I put it kind of in the middle, and I'm inclined to do the same, but maybe in the middle, kind of a little bit higher, like so. I hope I dropped it right. Oh, good, no wrinkles. Yay, because that plastic will rip your paper. Even the very nice Archer and Olive paper that I'm have here. So Now, I don't know about you. I love watching people who are doing Dutch doors and doing things and in their Arch and Olive journals. I still haven't mastered the art of cutting around the corners. Like I just cut the paper instead of cutting the washi. So maybe that'll be something will come with practice. I have um, one or two other journals currently active, so I'm hoping I'll get enough practice cutting things around corners. All right, so there's that, so you can tell. Like snip, I snip some of the paper off. So I'm gonna put this cozy corner right here, and I love the colors. I thought this washi had some nice, very coordinated colors to the deco. All right, so we'll put that one there, and whatever I don't use, I will save for another spread. But I kind of want it to, you know, there's no rhyme or reason here. I'm not trying to create a scene. If I could, I would, but I just, you know, I'm just gonna put my stickers wherever, you know, it inspires me to put them. And now this is totally crooked, of course. I love Jojo's decor. It's absolutely gorgeous. I think she's such a talented artist. And I don't think I'm gonna put that one there. I think I'm gonna put it over here. So I was very happy when I saw this set. I thought, oh, that's gonna be perfect for something. And it turns out it's in a journal. All right. I am not going to use all three of those, but I'm going to use some of the embroidery bits, and then I'm going to put some tea, a cup, and some coffee or tea in another corner. So this embroidery, I love that. I love the peach and the green. My favorite color combination, probably. Green is my favorite color. So it's not a surprise. So I think I will put this cup here. I said I wasn't making a scene, but I am going to kind of make a scene. And actually, wait a minute. I want to use this green pot, the teapot. I'm drinking more tea. In the winter, I'm more of a tea person. In the other times of the year, I drink mostly coffee. So put the teacup here. I'll move it just a tiny bit. So let's put the teacup where it goes. Probably using a pair of tweezers to place my sticker might be a good option here. All right, and then we'll put our tea kettle here, like you're getting ready to pour tea in there. All right, and what else? I can put some more embroidery stuff near the bottom. Have a spool, and I used to do this kind of thing, so I actually had lots of those somewhere around in my house. Actually, in my apartment, in two apartments. So not the last apartment we lived in, but the one before, and then we had to move to a smaller place, and I had gave away all of my craft stuff, except for my scrapbooking stuff. And I think that was a precursor to my becoming a planner, a decorative planner person years later. Um, I started in 2016, late 2016. Um, we'll use another one of these. Why not? So see, there's a lot of deco, and for a journal spread, there's more than enough. So I'll save these and use them somewhere else. Okay, so that is my title page for February. So let me show you what I've been doing. And actually, I'm going to pull out I'm going to show you the challenge first. So Memories by Meyers started a journal challenge called the Year of Lists. And each month, she's publishing a list of prompts on a theme. The theme for January is beginnings, and she gives you 31 prompts. And she says there are no rules, and I love that. There are no rules. You don't have to journal every day. You don't have to decorate if you don't want to. You can keep it as simple or as complicated as you want and whatnot. So what I'm doing is I'm doing about some even number of days at a time, so I can fill out two sides of an open page. So check it out. She just published the February challenge. So what I did was I printed it out in a size that would fit my journal, and I just keep it in here. And then when I have time, I will come and decorate 6 or 8 spreads so that then I can write in them as time permits. So I will show you what I've done with mine. And what I decided to do was to do themes, decorating. I could put more stuff in here. I don't know. I got I stopped. I like, oh, I have too much. Um, so you can do, I am doing it in, uh, what's the word I'm looking for? Tool or material themes. And what I mean by that is, for example, the first few that I did, I used stamps. So you can see I use stamping, some stickers too, but mostly stamps. That was the major decorative element. And I did that for the first 4. Then the next few, I use stickers. And you can see here that I use stickers to decorate my pages for my prompts and to write in. And then that is pretty much how far I got. I think I have 2 more. So you can see here, I still haven't filled that one out. I'm thinking about it. But that's what I'm doing with it. So that's how I'm going to be using this journal for 2026. It feels like a lot less pressure than anything else I could have done. And like I said, because there are no rules, I decorate however many. I'll write in it as I go along. And, you know, some days I'm going to be inspired. I'm going to write a lot. Some days I'm not. And that's how it works. But I thought it was great. And it's reflective. It's self-reflective, which is something that I really wanted to do as well this year. So this is for, for some of my mindful relaxation and um, cultivating rest, which are 2 things I'm doing this year. So that is all, my friends. If you like this video, please hit that like button. And if you want to see more of my videos, hit that subscribe button. Thank you for joining me today and have a great day. Bye.